We've been in Guatemala City for a long time, just going through traffic.
We've been driving at about 5 miles an hour the whole time. So for like 3 hours we've been driving at 5 miles an hour.
Cobblestone roads ain't no joke, boy.
This is sick, dude.
Look, Sawyer, it's Matt. Get up there, Jack. At our campsite, we have three volcanoes. One of them that erupts like all the time. So that's one right here, and then there's a big one that's closer right there.
Going to check on his friend.
What are you doing? You're so pretty. I think the other peacock is up at the very top in there. Is he gonna go check on him? What are you doing? We are gonna walk around and explore Antigua a little bit. Antigua, Guatemala was once the most important seat of Spanish colonial government between Mexico City and Lima, Peru. Founded as Santiago de los Caballeros de Guatemala in 1527, it was destroyed by an eruption that swept down from the slopes of Volcan de Agua. The village that became re-established on the site came to be called Ciudad Vieja, or Old City. Near the central plaza, several of the principal buildings of the colonial capital still serve as space for public functions, and scattered throughout the city are numerous ruins of religious structures and rebuilt private dwellings. When Santiago was demolished by an earthquake in 1773, the capital was moved 45 kilometers or 28 miles to the site of Nueva Guatemala, or New Guatemala, which is now Guatemala City, and Santiago became known as Antigua Guatemala, or Guatemala of Old. Another capital city with the name Santiago was constructed in 1542 near the site of Ciudad Vieja, and it became a thriving political, economic, religious, and cultural center of some 60,000 people.
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay, so I think we've walked around as much as we need to. We're trying to find a market to get some food before we go back to the bus. Okay, we spent a long time in the market. We got all the food that we wanted. We got a cacao pod and something called an ice cream banana, and get off of me. A banana ice cream or something. So we're gonna try that when we get back to the bus. We're taking a tuk-tuk back to the campground. What are you eating? Star fruit. That's one of the fruits we got today. What else did we get?
So this is called an ice cream bean. You cut one side of it down like this, and then you open it up. And this frothy stuff on the outside, you see really closely when I squish it, juice comes out. That juice tastes like ice cream, or almost really like cotton candy. I'll show you. So you peel a piece out. Inside of this is a bean. Inside is a bean. Oh look. If you pull. Oh, that. These grow on a tree. We first came across these in Mexico and fell in love with them. They're called in English licuat, but here in Latin America they're called nisperos. So basically, it's got a skin on the outside that you peel off, kind of like you did grapes when you were a kid. And with the power of movie magic, we're all done. So now you're stuck with this. You can either bite into it or cut it open, and on the inside are these little, really, really slimy and kind of pop out of your hand little beans or seeds, and they just open up and pop out real easy, and then you can eat whatever's left. It kind of tastes like a mixture between an orange and a grape. It's got the texture of a grape, but it's citrusy like an orange. Now, we're gonna figure out this cacao.
We ate all the ice cream beans. We'll get more in a minute.
Not really sure how to open these. Chop the top off. And then, let me cut a little bit more off. Then you're left with the beans on the inside.
That's what your chocolate comes from.
This is chocolate. Oh no.
Okay, hold on.
It's super sweet. Almost like I'm not too sure, but here's the bean.
Yeah, cow bean.
This.
You want one, Jack?
Yeah.
Don't eat the inside, okay?
This is what your chocolate comes from. So this, it gets roasted, and once it's roasted, you peel the skin off and chop it up and grind it, and you get two things. You get the cacao powder that you would typically have when you go to the store and buy cocoa powder, and you also have a butter inside there, cacao butter. The companies will remove the cacao butter, which takes away a lot of the nutrients, before making their chocolate. It helps preserve it for a longer amount of time, but you lose all of the health benefits of chocolate when you do that.
Justin just went out looking for tortillas and came back with tortillas, but other things too.
So I got some like potatoes and avocados and carrot, 20 tortillas, and a couple drinks. One of the drinks was in a glass bottle, and the lady said, "Do you want to pay for the bottle, or are you going to drink it right now?" And I was like, "Well, I don't really want it right now, and I don't really want to pay for the bottle either." So I was like, "Well, no, neither one. Maybe I'll get a plastic one." And she said, "Well, I'll put it in a bag for you." So here we go. Refreshing.
This very friendly woman here at the campground we're staying at told us that there was a market today in the center of town, and people drive like 5 or 6 hours to this market every Saturday. So even though it's afternoon, we're gonna go check it out. We didn't see this last time we were out. We're at the artisanal market right now. I think we may have misunderstood. We came to the same market. There's more people, like more customers, but the same amount of vendors. So we may have gone to the wrong market.
Yum.
I'm not sure what that is, but we have that and tamales that we're gonna have as like a snack until we can get home. It's a pupusa and it's delicious. What are you eating? Elote. It's tamales con elote. No. Cornbread. Got it. So even though we came to the same market, we found a different area, and I'd say it was still a good day out.
That's good.
ahí vienen mis amigas las brujitas. Excelente, y también ahí vienen los amigos, los payasos. El payaso Mano y mi amigo el payaso Cepillín también por ahí.
They stopped. It's 8 o'clock. I'm tired. It's so cool to see other people's rigs.
So we're just hanging out at the bus today. I went over and got 5 aguacates, which are kind of like avocados, and 5 radishes, or a radio, and it was 8 quetzal, or like $1.06 maybe, for 5 and 5 of each. So anyway, I took some carrots and some other stuff and we cut them up and made a little salad for dinner. So I thought I'd show you guys.
I gave Jackson a little hair trim this morning, and Sawyer has decided it's time for him to get a haircut too, so he's up next. Sawyer, turn around, let me see what your hair looks like. Getting long. You sure you're ready to cut it?
Look, yeah, I want the front only cut it, because when it stretches out, look.
Okay,